Hi, I'm Stephen Dwight, and welcome to Happy on Purpose. I'm 67 years old. I'm still working in the tech industry, and it has been quite a journey. And at this stage of my life, I want to give back. I want to share some of the things that I've learned along the way, and hopefully, you can use some of it to help you as well. But it's really important that I want to keep it real, not polished. No AI, no fancy edits. It's just me talking to you. Fair enough? This is real. I want to share with you what I call the G.A.M.E framework. And these are 4 areas that I've focused on to help me personally through some tough times, and it still does. The fact I'm 67 years old and doesn't mean that I've learned everything, doesn't mean I know everything. I'm still learning and growing, just like you, just like you. And I have bad days, I have good days. Today didn't start out as a great day. I have 7 kids and 13 grandkids. There's a lot going on on any day in my world. And I, as vice president of a tech company, responsible for all revenue and sales, I have there's stresses and pressures, right, that I feel every day, and I have used this G.A.M.E framework to help manage my life, my emotions, my mindset, and it works. It works, and it works well. I believe it can work for you, and I'm going to introduce it to you today. Um, it's simple. It's practical. It's probably some of it you've heard before, used before. I'm just going to show you the way I use it, and hopefully you will find a way to use it that really helps you as well. I think each one of the pieces of the framework build on the help build the next one, and together they kind of change how I start my day, how I start every day, and I think it can help you as well. Okay, so we're going to dig into this a little bit. It's called G.A.M.E, G-A-M-E. The G is gratitude. The A is affirmations. M is mindfulness. And E is environment. And each one of these I could do a whole series probably on each one of these. But we're going to shorten it a bit. Today we're going to start with gratitude. Uh, so let's talk about gratitude. I think gratitude is kind of the foundation for the entire framework. I mean, most people think they already practice gratitude. Most don't, not really. Today we're going to fix that. We're going to talk about what gratitude is, and the importance of it. And gratitude is more than just saying thank you or that was a good meal. Gratitude is a game changer to us individually. And here's why. Uh, when we begin to express gratitude, heartfelt gratitude for things in our life, we are, in a way, programming our brains to search for more of the very thing that we are grateful for. In our brains, we have what's called a reticular activating system. And it's located in the brain stem, and it is our filter system. Think about it. We have senses: touch and feel and smell And what it does is our brain is all just bringing in all this sensory information all the time. We would be on overload if we didn't have a filtering system. So our brain, our reticular activating system, filters out the things that it thinks are not important to us and brings about more of the things it thinks are important to us. It kind of works like a social media algorithm. Have you ever noticed on Facebook, if you're scrolling through Facebook and you start clicking on uh, sports, football, if it's football, all of a sudden you're seeing all kinds of football oriented content get put right on your Facebook feed. And so that's how it works. And if you're a conspiracist, you will see more of the very thing that's driving you nuts or whatever it is. But you should notice on Facebook and other social media platforms, the very thing that you're focused on, you get more of, huh? Well, that's how our brains work too. In life, we get more of what we focus on. So you are literally programming your own feed. You're creating an algorithm for your own life. Gratitude is ultra powerful. If we lack gratitude for things, here's an example. Life's just never good enough. My car's not good enough. The kids aren't behaving. You know, politics, well, that goes on forever. The things that are irritating to you personally about politics, the president, the vice president, your governor, whatever it is, you're going to see more of it and feel more of it. And you remember how we talked about the first hour of each day when we wake up being like our happy hour? That's when we're going to focus on ourselves. We're going to not complain. We're going to turn off the news. We're not going to be scrolling through Facebook. And now we're going to uh, have gratitude. And this is what I would recommend. I want you to think about three things, at least three, maybe 10 every morning, but let's go with three. Three things that you are grateful for. You know, right now I can tell you that I'm grateful for the birds. I don't know if you can hear them, but I can hear them singing in the trees around me. It's pretty incredible, and I'm grateful for that. It makes me feel relaxed, and I love it. I'm grateful for my dogs, the way they come up and greet me when I get home, and when I pet them, they look me right in the eye, and they just they haven't seen me in years, and I just went to the store and back. I really love that about dogs. So those are things. Just pick three things out. But what I'd like you to try to do is every day pick three new things. And if it helps you, you could start a gratitude journal. You could write it down. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can get a cheap notebook for a couple of dollars, and every day just write three things down that you're grateful for. Three things. And what would really add to it is, let's say you're grateful for your grandchild. Pick one. You could say all of them, it doesn't matter, but I want you to feel what it is you're grateful for. So thinking about it, thinking you're grateful, step one. Step two is feeling it. Feel that gratitude, the love you have for them, the love they have for you. And oh, here comes something I'm grateful for here. Come here. Come here. Oh, they're shy, camera shy. They'll get over it. So when you voice your something that you're when you speak about something that you are grateful for, try to feel the feelings behind it. Okay. The Bible even says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So is he. So we become more of what we focus on. Things we think about, speak about, dwell on. It could be negative or it could be positive. And what we're trying to do is focus on things that we're grateful for. Focus on things that we're grateful for. Okay? So just keep that in mind. What we dwell on shapes who you become, who we become. And so I'm just encouraging you to give this a try. Okay? Give it a try in the morning. You're going to start out your morning with not complaining, no arguing, no commenting on the things that are going on around you and in the world. You're going to avoid the news and social media and Facebook and those things for just an hour. And you're going to write down 3 things that you're grateful for and just kind of feel it in your body, those things that you're grateful for. And notice what happens. See how it makes you feel. But I found a lot of power in gratitude. There's a lot of science behind it. I'm not a scientist, not a neuroscientist. I like reading about it and learning about it. But I know enough to be dangerous. But I do use it, and I do believe that there's really something to it. So I'm grateful for my home, my wife, my children, my grandkids, my dogs. You can't see it, but I have an orchard over here, and it's not huge, like, I don't know, 10, 15 fruit trees, but it's like a candy store to me. When all the fruit is ripe, I just love being able to go take a plum off the tree and eat it right off the tree, or an apple. I just love it. That's what I love. I love this treehouse that I'm actually shooting this video in. It's probably 50, 70 feet from my house. It's up on a hill, looks out over the orchard, and I just absolutely love it. I love being around the trees and nature. I'm grateful for that. And if you feel like you have nothing to be grateful for, think about this. There are people out there, heck, there's people that are very close to me, that are my relatives, that they can't, one can't even eat a meal because of cancer and cancer surgery. This person has to eat through a feeding tube, will never eat another meal like you and I are eating. So we can complain about the quality of the food we're eating, maybe, but there are some people that can't even eat food. They just have to have food given to them through a feeding tube. That's one thing. I have another close relative, very close to me, who's been in the hospital for over a month. They don't know what's wrong with him. I want him to come home. I don't know if he ever will. Not really. But I'm believing that he will. And I'm grateful when I go visit him for the time that I have, that I can see him and talk to him and tell him I love him. That's really important. And I'm grateful that I have this time to be able to do that. You always have something to be grateful for. If you're watching this video, you have more than some people, for sure. If you're watching this video and you're wondering what you had to be grateful for, take a deep breath and think about it for a second. You're breathing, you can drink water, you can go outside and take a deep breath of fresh air. Hopefully it's fresh. Your mind works. It may be tough, you may be struggling, you may have aches and pains, and sure, our bodies get older and they don't work like they used to. but they work. You're alive. If you woke up today, that's the first thing you can be grateful for. You woke up. You woke up. And you have something to be grateful for. This life you've been given is special. And it's unique. And you are unique. You know, God didn't make you to be like your neighbor or somebody else. He made you to be you. He made me to be me. So I stopped comparing myself to other people. It's like a dog chasing its tail. You'll never catch it. You'll never get it. The waste of time. So I'm unique. You are unique. We're all unique. And I don't believe God makes mistakes. We may not understand it, but he doesn't make mistakes. He made you special. Embrace it. There's something about you that is special. I want you just to be grateful for it. Think of one or two or three things. Try to get to 3 at least. Write it down. Think about it. Feel it in your body. That level of gratitude. I think it will help you. I really do. So that's your every morning task, okay? For during happy hour, you're going to write those 3 things down. You're going to be specific. Don't just say happy for my family. Say why. Say why you are grateful. Okay? And then no repeats for a week, okay? And each morning try to go a little deeper. Try to go a little deeper. And that's it. And the next video is going to be on affirmations. We're going to talk about what affirmations are and how to use them. And it may not be what you think. So I encourage you, if you'd like to not miss any videos, just subscribe if you'd like. And I will see you on the next video. You have a good day.